Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about the Fuji Instax Link Wide printer. So this printer right here is meant to be used with your smartphone. Specifically, this color is ash white. There's also another gray option that you can choose from. When it comes to the design of this camera, I think it's really nice. I really appreciate the simplicity. You really only have to worry about one button on the printer, and that's right in the center right here. So if you hold this in, it'll actually turn the printer on, and then you're set to pair with your smartphone. And then besides that, I mean, you have somewhere to put the hand strap right here in case you want to carry this printer around. You have a button on the back here to open up the back so you can load the film. At the bottom here, you have a charging port. And then at the top, this is where the film will actually come out. This printer definitely looks good enough where you could display it somewhere in your home, like your living room. I have mine up on a shelf in the living room. It does come with a small stand, so it's very unobtrusive and, like I said, very simplistic. Regarding the actual pairing process for the phone, it's really simple. I had no issues at all, and I like that you can just turn on this printer and everything is pretty seamless. So in the back of the printer right here, there's a door that you open to load the instant film. And again, this process is very simple. There's actually a yellow marker on the instant film, and you just match that up to the yellow marker on the printer and then close the door and you're ready to go. So far, I've really been enjoying using the printing application. I haven't come across anything buggy about the application, and I haven't had any random shutdowns. I do think it works well, and I also really like the design of the application. So in the app, you actually have a few ways of editing your picture. You can rotate your picture or crop into it. There's also different modes where you can change the color of the photo. You can do a black and white or sepia, or you can also kind of enhance the photo by brightening it up a little bit and adding a little bit of saturation to it. I definitely like that you can make those small adjustments right before you print the picture. A function that I really enjoy of the application is the ability to add QR codes to your photos. So with these QR codes, you could link a website to the QR code. You could record a message with your actual voice. You could type a message, and you can also add a location. The QR codes are awesome. I think it really adds an extra layer of depth to your photos. Say you have friends that live far away and you want to send pictures of a recent trip that you had together, and you can add that kind of personal touch to your photo, whether it's a message, a voice message, or even if it's just the location of the photo. I like the idea that you can add a personalized quote to your photos or add the exact location of a photo, because down the line when you look at these photos or your family members are looking at these photos, they have an easy way of kind of getting more information and more of the story of the photo. Another welcome addition to the application are the pre-made templates that are installed, and I think they actually look really good. So you could either do these kind of like collage templates, which I really like, or they have these templates where, there's designs and text added to the actual picture. In terms of the overall printing experience, I think that it's pretty fast for being a Bluetooth printer. For my Canon EOS R5 photos that are on my smartphone, and those are 45 megapixel photos, it takes about 20 to 30 seconds before the printer will start to print the photo out. But even after that, the film comes out really fast, and then you just have to wait a little bit for the instant film to expose correctly. One thing that's really important to consider when you're printing out your pictures is that there are two different color profile modes for this printer. There's an Instax Natural and Instax Rich mode. And initially I had a hard time deciding which one I liked more, but the more photos that I printed out, I definitely decided that I like the rich mode more than the natural mode. So here's the natural mode right here. I almost think that the way they named these two modes is a little bit backwards, because for the natural mode, they sort of add a lot of contrast to your photo, and what happens is it takes away from some of the color that you would get with the natural photo. So this is the rich mode right here. As you can see, there's definitely less contrast, but you can see more of those warm colors coming from the moon that's coming up. So here's a side-by-side comparison. Again, right here is the rich mode, and this is the natural mode. And I would say that the rich mode is a more accurate representation of how the photo looks on my computer and my phone. Here's another comparison photo. So right here is a picture of lightning that I took. So this is the rich mode, and then right here is the natural mode. So again, like with the natural mode, since they increased the contrast so much, a lot of that highlight detail was kind of just blown out and you can't really see the lightning. But with the rich mode, you can still see everything. Again, the overall printing experience is awesome, and I think we really have to take a step back and appreciate where we are with technology right now. It's really cool that I could take a picture with a Fuji camera or a Canon camera and take that raw photo, upload it to my phone, and then edit it on Lightroom Mobile, which is pretty much almost as good as Lightroom Classic in a lot of ways. And then I can take that photo and print it right to this printer right here, and the process is relatively quick, and it's definitely something that can be used in the field. So if you are a wedding photographer or a portrait photographer and you want to, give your clients a quick print before the session is over, then that's really easy to do. And that's a nice little touch that you can add for your clients so that they have a better overall experience. You could also give them a couple copies and then add a QR code to that. And that's something where they could share an extra copy to a family member with that QR code on it. And the QR code could just link right to your website. So that could potentially get you more business. So you can really kind of think about how to use the different functions that are available to you to your advantage. Regarding the actual print quality, I think that there's plenty of detail on these photos, and the color looks really nice. Again, I prefer that rich mode that they have because it to me it's more of an accurate representation of how your photo actually looks. But the color in that is outstanding. The only real downside to this printer is that I went through the instant film really fast. You have to buy these specific Instax wide cartridges, and usually these packages have 10 in each package, and then in a box like this you get 2 of those, so 20 total sheets of film. And since the quality is so great, you just kind of want to keep printing, and you go through it pretty fast. So it could end up getting a little bit expensive depending on how fast you're going through it. But anyone that's used these Instax cameras or printers, you already know that. So that is it for today. If you guys have any questions about this guy, the Instax Link Wide smartphone printer, then let me know in the comments section below. I'll definitely add an affiliate link down below if you want to purchase this from me. I do get a small percentage of that purchase, but if you want to support me, that's great, and thank you. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.